Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in your vehicle, there's no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, sleeping, gum chewing of any kind, or walking around while court is in session. Thank you. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. The way this is going to work is I'm going to have more than likely have an offer in your file. If there's not an offer in the file, the city attorney here, he's going to avail you of that offer if there is one. If there's an offer, we'll try to give you the understanding of what that offer means and what's going to be expected of you and what you can expect if you take that offer. I want everybody to know that they have a right to a trial. We have a very good lawyer that's not having for the people, for you. We have a very good House counsel for you this morning, and Mr. Harry Boffman, and he's not on quite yet, but he'll be here very soon, I'm sure. And if you want to speak to him regarding the details of that offer, you can. If you want to speak to him regarding your case or anything that has to do with your case, you can. I'll put you in a breakout room. I want everybody to understand everything before they take their offer. I want everybody to understand everything about the whole process, and we'll try to make sure we articulate that as best we possibly can. I want everybody to know that they have an absolute right to a trial in these matters. So if you don't want to take the offer, then we can set a trial date up. If you have proof of insurance, if you have proof of a valid driver's license to support your case, or if you have proof of registration, then make sure that you let the court know that. And then I'm going to put my email address in the chat, and you can send those documents over to me. We'll pass those documents over to the city attorney, and we'll see if that will help your case. So with that being said, I am still going to wait on Mr. Boffman. This is Talisha. Help me with the last name. You got to unmute yourself now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Talisha Odwa?
Odwa?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. We haven't connected his audio yet. Should we call Mr. Walker?
Yeah, let me call him.
Good morning, Mr. Grant.
Good morning.
We just had someone come online. with the phone that called in. Mr. Bob, you're here.
Oh,
Who just called in on the phone at 574-5166?
Miss Gray.
Sheree, Patrice Gray.
Yes, I'm on Zoom too, but you didn't come up, so I want to make sure I missed my court time. Whatever.
You're on.
I'm on Zoom.
You said who?
I'm on computer as well.
it's on there. When you look at your camera, it's gonna say Yasmin Williams. So you're on my name, so go ahead.
Williams. Who's that? Then Yasmin Williams.
That's me, Clayton Gresham.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Gresham. You're gonna have to mute your device until I call your name.
Okay. How you do that?
Clinton Gresham, right?
Yes.
Let's get started. Good morning, Mr. Baldwin.
Good morning. In the field this morning, and I'm about 5 minutes from destination. I'm gonna stand by. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Who's got the iPhone that just signed on? Close. Okay. Are you ready, Madam Court Reporter?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
All right, let's do this. We're going to start, Mr. Bachman, and you can hear us. So, first, all right, this is the City of Detroit versus Richard Michael Lesko. Case number ST 1090407. Mr. Lesko, I see that you had two other civil infractions related to this matter that were that you paid. Based on that, I'm going to dismiss this matter. I'm going to waive any warrant fees, and I'm going to hold you responsible for.
1 second, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I had the headphone in and it just died on me. Could you repeat what you just said? I apologize.
I said, based on the fact that you got two related civil infractions along with this case, I'm going to dismiss this matter. I'm going to dismiss this matter. So you're going to be responsible for the reinstatement fee of $45, sir. I'm going to waive the warrant. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day as well.
All right.
What's the name here? Okay.
This is a state matter.
I think he.
Not necessarily. Mr. Lewis. Hey, is this the right Mr. Lewis? That can't be the right Mr. Lewis. You don't look like you're driving 31 miles an hour over the speed limit. Although I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, though, you may be, but you don't look like you're in your 30s either. No offense.
None taken.
All right. I'm trying to see where your case is. Well, let's just say this is the state of Michigan versus Lawrence Lewis Jr., case number SX318-23351. And put the junior in there. Why don't I see this, Madam Clerk?
Your Honor?
Why don't I see this case on?
We said 8:30.
I see it on the docket. Why don't I see it on the system?
Oh, okay. Me too. Just- What's the name, Your Honor? I can look it up.
Lawrence Lewis Jr. What happened with these other tickets, sir? The illegal window tint and the no proof of insurance civil infractions?
That
What happened with these other tickets, the illegal tint and the no proof of insurance civil infraction?
I came down, I came to pay it. I paid off everything I owed Detroit, but they just told me I couldn't pay this one off because I had to come see you.
And you've been without a license since 2017?
Yes.
You don't strike me as that type either, but let's see. When did you pay those tickets?
I paid them all off, like, again, last year. I mean, got the receipts around here, but I paid them off. This was the only time when I called in, I put it on the credit card, called in, and they said I couldn't pay this one. I had to come to court. So that's what I was trying to do, trying to get my license back together. I paid everything off, every city I owe.
Well, why don't I see that? I want to confirm that he's paid.
To Louis.
None of these SX tickets that are coming up.
Okay, let me just double check.
And it looks like I'm spelling in the right.
Right.
Oh, okay.
10,
Okay, wait a minute. I see. Okay. All right. All right, you too, sir. I'm going to dismiss the matter. I see that you have paid the 2 related civil infractions that went along with this case. I'm going to dismiss the matter, and I am going to waive the warrant fees, but you're going to be also to be responsible for the reinstatement fees. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. Good luck with you on that quest and getting your driver's license.
All right, you too. Thanks a lot. Take care now.
All right.
Cool.
I got Terrence O'Neill, I see a sign on.
Yeah.
And a Goodall. Who's on that iPhone that we have, and I haven't spoken to yet?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's your name, sir? Good morning to you.
Dion Griffin. Good morning.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Juanita Patrice Green. Case numbers SP 120488, counts 1, 2, and SP 1205082, counts 1 and 2, and SP 512633. So, good morning to you, Ms. Green.
Good morning.
No offer in the file for you as it relates to this, so I'm going to pass your matter over to the city attorney. I will let him know that I recognize that you had also 2 other civil infractions, a disregard of red signal, that it appears that you paid, and something wrong with your plate, that it appears that you paid. But you also have 4 other matters that you seem like you just got after that other stuff. So that was 5/25/2021, and the first incident was alleged to have happened way back in January 7th, 16. So I'm going to pass this matter over to my city attorney, and he'll see if he can get you, he'll write you some sort of offer if you're willing to take that, and that will resolve it today. But again, like I said earlier, you have a right to a trial, and you certainly have a right to speak to Mr. Bachman. If need
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna pass that matter until we get some sort of offer on that. You have a driver's license, Ms. Green?
No, but I paid all my tickets. I don't owe any tickets anywhere. I paid everything. I came down there on my own and paid Detroit all my tickets, and I even posted this $100 bond.
Listen, I see that you did that, and if it was just that one case, I would have done you like everybody else, but it seems as though you caught a couple other cases in between there, so.
I only got one. You saying a couple? I didn't get a red light. I didn't get pulled over for running a red light.
Well, apparently that's what you paid, so that was way back.
It was. Oh, I paid off a lot of old tickets.
All right, and that went along with the license and proper ticket that I was going to dismiss. But since then, you got no proof of insurance. This is on May 25th, 2021. You got a no proof of insurance. You got an improper plate. You got a license. Huh?
I have insurance on that vehicle. It was my mother's car. I got insurance and she got the registration.
Where is it?
It's in the car. Actually, wait. I think I got the registration right here. Wait.
Can we pull her driver's record? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my purse. I do have the registration too. I just don't got it on me. It's in my car. It's in the car.
Well, that's not helping us now, man. Or is it in the car you're in right now?
Actually, no. But I can bring it down there. I do have it, and I can bring it down there today.
The case is today, ma'am.
Well, I didn't know I needed to bring the registration, but I do have it. I'm in the car, and my car is not far from where I'm at, but I don't have that particular.
So you get your documentation together. We're gonna look your driver's license up, and then we'll present you with an offer. I sent my email address in the chat, so you can know where to send that paperwork.
Okay.
All right. No, this running out of paper. This driving record is so long. I'm going to let you look over all that. Mr. People. All right, we'll pass that matter. Allow you some time to put the documentation together. Please use your phone, ma'am. Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Quentin Jamel Greenlee case numbers SP 1002752, counts 1 and counts 2. All right. Mr. Greenlee.
Yes, sir.
That is in default status. Case number SP 100273991. Mr. Greenlee will give you an opportunity to set aside the default. I'll set aside the default on this one matter. And the offer here for you today is to plead to the amended count of blocking traffic. That's going to be a $175 fine, and dismiss the other 2 counts. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees as well. That's a 0-point offense. That offense does not abstract to the Secretary of State, and it's a civil infraction, so it's like an expensive parking ticket. Would you like to take that offer, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have a right to a trial in the matter?
Yes.
You understand that if I take this off, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Sir, you're going to have to get up. There's no sleeping. Yes, sir, get up. Sir, you're going to have to get up, sir.
Are you talking to me?
No, he knows who I'm talking to up there. Mr. I think that's Mr. John Lightning.
I'm up, Your Honor.
Okay, you're up. I got the wrong one. He's looking at me now. Sit up, sir.
Yellow shirt.
In the yellow hoodie.
Oh
Ready?
man, I was nowhere near sleep, man.
I'm not your man. I'm not your man.
I'm sorry. I was not asleep.
So you understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right? Mr. Greenlee?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Are you, has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Mr. Greenlee or counsel, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as a factual basis, counselor, as a disregard of a red signal?
For the purposes of the plea, we so stipulate, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and with the so I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. Fine you $175 in that matter. With the stipulation of probable cause, counsel, I'm going to dismiss the other 2 matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
When can you pay, sir?
I get my first pay Friday. I'll be able to be down there between Friday and Monday.
I'm going to give you till August the 11th, 2021. If you find yourself in a position where you can't get that paid by August the 11th, you're going to need to take some action and zoom back in and see if the court can find you some more time. I don't want this to be an issue that causes you extra penalties and fees because you can't pay, all right?
I'll be sure to make sure that happens before then.
Very well. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day.
You too. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
And congratulations on what sounds like on a new job you got.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus David No Guadina. U 594-57321. Mr. Guadina, there is an offer in the file for you, sir, to plead to the amended count. Where are we? Mr. Guadina, you've already pled guilty, so am I to believe that some more time to pay, sir?
Yeah,
And then
so
you
what?
had some other requirements that you needed to do.
Yeah, so the issue was at the time when I first appeared in front of you, Your Honor, I was actually on unemployment. I was laid off. I was cooking and they laid me off. And from that time until now, the last 2 months, I've actually had issues with the UIA department and getting paid because of proof that my children were still in school. I have a special needs child that's in school still.
Let me stop you, sir.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
stop. I don't want to interrupt you, but let's make this a little bit maybe quick. Did you do the other requirements that you were supposed to do?
Unfortunately, I was not. That's where I was getting to. I wasn't able to find the funds to be able to do that.
That's just a yes or no question, sir. Are you over there in Southwest Detroit?
No, I'm actually over here next to the 9th precinct. I'm off of Livernois and Elmhurst.
All right. I don't know if this is the center over there, but I'm going to give you. Are you working now, sir?
Actually, yes, I am.
I'm going to give you another 30 days, sir.
Okay.
Do you have the information on where you need to go to do
Yes,
the
I do.
things that you're required to do?
Yes, I do.
September 10th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. I'll be back here then. I'm not going to give you any more time, sir. September 10th, 2021.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, sir.
You as well.
Billy Gant with your hand up. How can I help you, sir?
Oh, I was just trying to make sure that I didn't miss my name call because I had never heard it. My Zoom was acting funny this morning, so I couldn't hear or see you guys when I tried to check in.
First one, on the 825, review, he paid.
It's just, he's already got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just double checked because I did it last night. Yes, now I ran our way. You know, I just wanted to just in case it showed up. And it's on.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Billy MacArthur Gant, case number SP 109-47271. Mr. Gant, I see that you have met your end of the obligation. And for that reason, we're going to close this matter out.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Can you get closed on there?
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, have a great day, sir.
Have a good day.
No, I got it checked off. Let's go. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Wendy K. Alojo, case number SP 107-10641 and U5950171.
Yes,
Mrs.
I'm
Alojo, you've already unmuted yourself now, so let's see, your case does not have an offer here in the file. So, Ms. Alojo, you got one count of speeding, 6 to 10 over, and another count. Let me see what this speeding date, the speeding ticket is.
I paid those. I paid those.
Pardon me?
I paid those tickets. I paid that one ticket for 175.
It doesn't say you paid that ticket for 175. It says you paid $20 on that 175 ticket.
No, sir. I paid $175, and I paid that last year.
Now, I'm not going to argue with you about it. It says here that you paid, that you owe $155 on that ticket. And what I would say is that it's probably best that somewhere that money got lost and still, because if you paid it and it was closed out, you would have automatically signed up for 2 points on your driver's license.
Oh.
So it's probably best that somewhere that $155 has got lost somewhere, because you would have been paying a lot more in the end with the insurance company. Now, you can take that up with the 36th District Court cashier, you have a receipt or something. But today, it's got, this case is in default. I'm going to allow the default to be set aside. I'm going to set the default aside. So we're here on 2 matters, a loitering on public-private property and a speeding 6 to 10 over.
Okay.
Can you get me an offer on those? What do you want? What do they do with loitering?
I can't.
I can set a trial date, ma'am, and you can have a trial. I can put you in a breakout room with the lawyer, and I'm trying to see what loitering is all about.
I don't need a trial. My car was giving me problems that day, and I pulled up into what I thought was a abandoned driveway. And then, and next thing I know, here come the police. And I was sitting there 20 minutes trying to get my car to act right, because my fuel pump was acting up on me.
Well,
and I asked,
ma'am, you are all right. Blocking traffic, $175. Dismiss the other matter. 0 points on your driver's license, and it's a civil infraction. It's like an expensive parking ticket. So it costs you $175 for pulling up in that abandoned property or wherever you were. You want to take that? You want to take that deal, ma'am?
No, I get Social Security. Can it be spread out within a couple of months?
I can give you as much time as you need to pay, ma'am. And if you have
Okay.
that receipt that you said what you paid on that $175, then you should be able to take that receipt down to the court and tell them they didn't apply the money right.
But after a year, I throw all my receipts away.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry. That's my dumb mistake.
I'm $175. You got $20 sitting here. You see, the story changes. If I keep on talking with it, it's gonna change again. If I keep on letting you talk. You want that deal, ma'am?
Yes, I'll take your deal for 175.
All right. Ms. Alojo.
Can you give me 4 months to pay it?
I'll give you 4 months to pay it, ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir, because I am disabled.
I'll give you 6 months if you want to.
I'll take 6 months. I'll take 6 months.
All right. Ms. Alojo, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, I got my right hand raised.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. You understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, I do, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir. And I appreciate you helping me.
Trying to, ma'am. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're in traffic court, and what we try to do is we try to make it reasonable for everyone, ma'am. And I don't want to see.
I appreciate that so very much, because I'm very sick right now. I just found out I have severe heart problems.
All right, ma'am. Case dismissed. You don't
Okay,
have to pay.
sir. Your Honor, will I get something through the mail stating where
Ma'am, I'm dismissing all your cases, okay?
Thank you.
You got
Thank
me, ma'am.
you. Oh, thank you very much. Even the one for 175?
Even the one for 175.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I hope that you get your health issues together. And that's the only person I'm dismissing the case. All y'all else gonna have to pay Mr. Lojo. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day.
Let's see. Did we get Mr. Graves file? Yeah. Yeah, she got me. She got me.
I'm with you. You beat me to it.
Let's see.
Your Honor, Miss O'Day, that's the only case she has.
Lojo?
No, O'Day.
Oh, O'Day.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, that is no insurance misdemeanor. You can just dismiss that. First, I know she has it. Then not.
Well, what you want me to do? You know, she got it. Yeah.
That's one. As long as she got one issue, you can dismiss it.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. Mr. Graves, I just keep putting you off. I'm gonna bring you up next, but let me get this low hanging fruit here. This is the city of Detroit versus Talisha Bodale. Case number.
Baby, I ain't telling what you doing.
Because I couldn't turn.
I ain't say you had to park in the driveway up there. You could have just pulled where you was at.
It's free.
You was there. I'm like, you
I thought you just said park in the
I
drive.
said, babe, you can block.
All right. Let me do this. Let's do a try again. This is the city of Detroit versus Talisha Lynette Odell. Case number SP 105-03041. All right. Ms. Odell, we're gonna dismiss your matter. I see you paid a related civil infraction as it relates to this matter. Dismiss. And I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. I'm gonna hold you responsible for the $45 reimbursement fee, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
If it's nothing further, you have a very good day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you, sir. It's Odwa, by the way. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Odwa.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
Wonderful day. Thanks. Bye. Okay.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Jordan Charles Gray. Case number SP 1132183, counts 1 and counts 2. Case number SP 1134125 and case numbers SP 1179800, counts 1 and counts 2. See here.
Can you repeat the case number, please? Like, what am I looking for? This must not be me.
Who's that talking?
Ms. Gray.
Why are you, I didn't even call your name, Ms. Gray. Can you mute your phone, please? *6 until I call your name. So, Mr. Graves, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You're just looking a little too comfortable for me. You're sitting back more comfortable than I am.
Oh, I don't know where else to sit. I'm on my couch. I'm sitting up straight.
You were sleeping earlier.
No, I wasn't asleep. I'm telling you. Look, because when my head turned like this, it looked like I'm asleep because my eyes so low. See, I swear, I was not asleep.
Why your eyes so low there, Mr. Graves?
Look, I got piercings in my eyes, so when I look the other way, yeah, I had to take them out.
All right. You have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matters, but only 3 of the matters are represented on this offer sheet here. And it's where is it? And it's wrong. So I'm gonna have to get you another offer. All right, I'm gonna have to pass this to get you another offer. He wrote this up wrong. Do you have insurance, sir?
Yes, I have full coverage insurance.
Can you put that? Did you send that to me?
I just log on. How do I do that? Just log it on or email it to you?
Oh, you gotta figure that out. I don't know. I'm giving you the opportunity to submit that documentation so that you can process, so we can consider it. I sent my information in the chat so that and I'll resend it to everybody so that you can send me the documentation, and I can have my city attorney look at it and take that under consideration. Do you have, is the vehicle registered?
Yes, my vehicle is registered and fully covered.
All right, you need to get that documentation over here then. I sent it in the chat again. If you look in the chat, that's my email address. You need to send that in the chat, and then I'll recall the case when you get that to us.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Green. You have to unmute yourself, ma'am.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, there we go.
Did you get the information, ma'am?
I did find the registration.
Interrupting my court and all that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right,
I just want to get this over with because it's been a long time.
Everybody wants to get their stuff over with. But you're interrupting people and it's holding stuff up. Now I asked you to send me that documentation.
Oh, well, first, Your Honor, I totally apologize. I'm new to this, so I'm trying to. That's what I've been trying to do is try to figure out how to send this to you in this chat.
Do you see the email address in the chat, ma'am?
Yes, I found it. I had to get my glasses because I didn't have them on, so I found it. I see it up here. I just need to figure out how do I send it.
Nobody needs to know all of that information. You give too much information. We need to just get the documentation to us, email that to us, get some young person that can tech savvy, that can get that stuff to us, and we can get it on, we can get the show on the road and stop interrupting our court. I'm gonna pass your matter again.
Okay.
All right. Have next. Michael Grant.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant.
How you doing?
Very well. How about yourself?
I'm all right. Thanks for asking, man.
Grant been all over the place.
Were you talking to me, Your Honor?
I guess I was just talking at you, sir. Saying been all over the place.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get an updated offer for you as well, because what I have in front of me is what I'm trying to do is make this a one-stop shop for everybody, so that you don't have to keep on coming back in to court. I see that you have other matters that that you got between the time you got stopped and this court date, and that's come up on the system. I try to bring all of those up, and you have.
Do you mind sharing what those matters are? Because to my knowledge, I took care of all my infractions.
All right.
Besides,
let me make sure this is you. What's your date of birth, sir? Yeah.
12/28/84.
It's not you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. That.
These tickets have 4/5/1972.
No, I was born in '84, Your Honor.
So we have a problem.
Appreciate you.
Why are you here then?
I have a I do have I had a court appearance today for no proof of insurance back in February. I took care of everything besides that one. I missed the court date, my last court date that I had in July. So they rescheduled me to now. Excuse me, y'all. Let me put these dogs. Where do you go back in there?
Mr. Graves, I got your documentation. You might want to help.
Get a cage. Get your money cage. I'm sorry, Your Honor. These dogs ain't going crazy.
I got your insurance, Mr. Graves, but I don't have your registration if that's the case, but you still got to come back. So we have a problem here. And what street do you stay on, sir?
Are you speaking of Graves or Grant, sir?
Grant. What street do you stay on?
Grandma, 12960 Grandma Avenue.
Yeah, why do I have all this stuff in front of me? Who is this, Michael?
Is that him? 1984?
No, this is 1984. Yeah, he's 1984.
That's 1228.
Michael Lee Grant.
Is that him? He missed his court date yesterday. That's the same person.
Okay, so this grant is the wrong part.
Right. I'm thinking it's the grant for today's grant. Okay. That's why. Okay, let me look at this up.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Michael Lee Grant, case number SP 1059522, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Grant, do you have a insurance?
No, I don't even have a vehicle, Your Honor.
I know, but on that day you must have had a vehicle, or you were driving somebody's vehicle. 2007 Hyundai.
Yeah, I was driving someone else's vehicle.
Do you know if they had insurance?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, I already sent that down to the warrant unit, but
What's that?
his file.
Well, that wasn't him.
No, I'm saying he missed his court date yesterday, so the show cause would have.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
warrant, so these are for today.
All right. Let me wait until the city attorney comes back, sir. What does your driving record look like? What does driving record look like?
Okay.
Well, how far away are you from getting a license? Or
This is the only matter I need cleared up. I had a ticket in Hazel Park and one in Lincoln Park. I posted the bond on those and did the hearing as well. I got both of those matters resolved. So I went to the Secretary of State to get my license, and they told me I had this matter.
That's the
Yeah, they first, right.
He's got a no insurance misdemeanor and a license suspended. Drove my license invalid. He's got, I've got a driver's license to check that. Mr. Graves Mr. Graves has provided documentation related to his insurance. And,
Same offer, Your Honor, just dismiss the other two cases. So it's one LTD and one, I think, I gave. Dismiss the other two.
all right, let's pass, Mr. Grant's matter. He's gonna look over your, situation, Mr. Grant. And, back on the record with Mr. Jordan Graves.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I got your documentation. The offer is, see, what you have here though, is that you have this, this is off the record. You have this civil infraction going to improper place, that no insurance. And this demeanor is a civil infraction.
So I definitely don't want that. Just do that.
Your Honor, can you just, that surgery, your royalty? I don't see him on the docket, so I don't know if he's got, he's a walk-in or not.
So.
Just do that. I don't want to do.
And
Do you have a driver's license, Mr. Graves?
Yes, sir. I can show you two on camera right now.
Did we pull it up? I don't want to see that piece of plastic that you got there, sir. That means,
Yeah, I understand.
that don't mean nothing.
My bad. Yeah, I can see you a picture of the email if you want me to.
I told you that doesn't mean nothing. Everybody on there got one of them, but everybody's license is suspended.
No, mine's not suspended.
So let's pull this. I don't want to offer you something that's gonna suspend your license if you have a license.
So Mr. Grant only has 2 matters?
Mr. Grant only has 2 matters. He said this is the last step.
So I have to take the improper take. You want to take the lot. This route we give them better. You have to keep those tickets. But it's allowing for the instead of LTD.
I don't understand. No, that license is no good, sir. Don't show that license to anybody. It's no good.
What you mean?
It's just no good.
Oh, okay.
It's not worth the paper it's printed on. You see, he's a good actor. He seems to be surprised. He knows that license isn't valid.
No, my license is valid. Why is it not?
Let's see.
8A. No. 8A.
They gave him a ticket in Royal Oak for speeding 71 in the 70-mile-an-hour zone. Amazing.
Said 71 and a 70.
That's what it says here. Actual speed 71, posted speed 70.
So 1 mile over. Huh?
What, Detroit?
So,
EWP.
It appears. Okay, here's where we're at. Well, it appears that, I don't know. It appears that your license, it says suspended through 8/8/2021. for a matter of no proof insurance out of Detroit, and that violation date was 1/29. I mean, 11/29. That's for this court hearing today. But today, today is 11, is 8/11, and I don't understand why that. Because it's probably you have to pay the reinstatement fees and stuff like that. Right. So it appears that if you take care of the stuff today.
Yeah, see, that's what I was so confused about. I got a letter in the mail saying that my license could be suspended from the 8th to the August 10th or 11th or August 10th, but I never even had a court date for the offense or anything like that. And then here I am on this court date, but I appealed it and they sent me, they accepted my appeal from that suspension because I did not understand what was going on at all because I never even got a court date, a chance to even fight for what I was getting suspended for. So I just did not understand that whatsoever. But when I appealed it, they accepted my appeal and they sent me an email of the accepted appeal. So, and they never got back to me, and here I am on this court date today.
So when you got pulled over in the city of Detroit, your license was suspended then from Clinton Township 41B District Court on another speeding ticket, and that suspended your license for failure to comply. And that suspended your license to 12/2/2020. And in the interim, you got a ticket on 11/29/2020. And so basically, I don't know if you're taking care of these matters and
all that Royal Oak I've been had the court date for Royal Oak. All that got squashed and paid for.
I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's see. So what's the offer? The original offer was not written right because you got it under a civil infraction and committed it to a misdemeanor.
It was just a lot of confusion because.
All right, no more, Mr. Graves. If you want to talk, I'll put you in the breakout room with Mr. Bachman. But what we're going to do is just figure out an offer, present that offer to you. If you want to take that offer, you can take it, get it done, get your payment date. Or if you want to go to trial, then you can go to trial. I can set all the matters for trial. All right. So you're getting a very sweet deal today, sir.
Okay.
The offer today is to and this is going to be for the improper passing. We're going to amend it, blocking traffic, and all the other matters are going to be dismissed. And because he did provide proof of insurance, I haven't seen that registration, but 2 of the tickets are no proof of insurance. The other ticket is for unregistered untitled, which I haven't seen, but I'm not going to even wait on that. What we'll do is that we'll dismiss all the other matters and you go get that driver's license. So you want to take this deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
And stand by taking this offer. You're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Mr. Bachman, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as a factual basis? Did we lose Mr. Bachman?
Mr. Boffman?
Where is he?
He said, oh, there was no audio.
Mr. Boffman,
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let you too. Well, no, I mean, what's it down? I'd be in there.
I need to call him, his stuff is messed up.
Okay. He's,
All right, sir, let me ask you these questions. Sir, let me draw your attention back to November 29th, 2020 at around 9:32 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Filler. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that last sentence?
Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, I did get pulled over.
And on that day, did you pass on the right, sir? A vehicle on the right?
Yes.
Okay. You know that's an infraction, right? You know
Yes.
that's a ticketable offense. You're supposed to pass on the left. So I'm going to take your plea. I'm going to accept your plea to the responsible to the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm going to fine you $175.
Okay.
And I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
Okay.
You got provided documentation for your insurance, so that covers 2 of them. There is some question, not that it's a legal defense, because it doesn't matter legally why that you didn't know that your driver's license was suspended. It's on you to know those things, and if it's suspended, it's just like a strict liability offense. It automatically, if you're, it's just like a parking ticket. If you let that meter go, it's over the time you're sitting there, then it's automatic. You're automatically guilty of it. Or in a parking meter situation, would be responsible. But I do see you were very close. So we're going to dismiss all the other matters. When can you pay, sir?
2 weeks.
$175, sir?
Yes. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna pay it today.
I would think so.
Yeah. I ain't trying to
It's a
have
very big deal. I mean,
yeah.
August 25th, 2021, $175. What I'll do is it doesn't seem like you have anything in warrant. You don't have any reinstatement fees. That's gonna be just that $175, sir.
Okay, no reinstatement fees. Okay, I got it. $175, August 25th.
If there's nothing further, you have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You have a wonderful one too, Your Honor. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kick him out and take your vote back in.
I'll pick them up. First time we've had this problem. All right. Let's go with Mr. John Lighton.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. Okay, this is the City of Detroit versus John Lightning, case number SP 1015394, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Lightning, first of all, what are you doing driving 21 miles over the speed?
I was actually trying to prevent myself from being late for work that day.
Okay, so what did that get you?
Made me late and got me a ticket or 2 tickets.
It made you even later, did it?
Yes.
So, I mean, this is very bothersome for me. You're doing 60. Now, you're lucky that it just ended up in you just getting a ticket.
Correct.
Because what if there was a child out there? If you hit a child at 35 miles an hour, you can easily seriously injure or kill them, right?
Yes, sir.
But at 60 miles an hour, what's that child's chances? Greatly reduced, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Fatal.
And it just doesn't make any sense. You just signed up, and another thing that you did is you signed up. Pull this driving record, please. You signed up by paying the ticket, which I appreciate. You were trying to be on top of it and doing those things, but you automatically signed up for 4 points on your driving record. You don't even have a driver's license. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
Have you ever had a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess at least you're not the one that just speeds up through the city of Detroit, and then everywhere else you slow down and put the 10-2. You drive the 10-2 on the steering wheel. You speed everywhere. Wyandotte. You don't have a bad driving record.
You know, I just made some childish and young mistakes.
All right. You have insurance, sir?
I actually don't even have a motor vehicle, Your Honor.
And that's probably pretty good right now to catch the bus.
Right.
Let's see. Where is Mr. Baldwin? Did he ever come back on? Can you call this phone again, please?
Okay.
He's got a 21 to 25 old. Sir, if you want me to help you out on this, you're gonna have to help yourself. We have a Michigan defensive driving course.
Okay.
And that's an 8-hour course. It's online.
Okay.
$60, I think. But that course is beneficial. It's beneficial, I think, to everybody. But especially in your case, that you're still a young driver, and you're my son's age, and you can learn a lot from it. And if you take that course, you come back in here, you provide the documentation to the court that you took the course, they'll give you a certificate, and be prepared to have some spirited discussion about what you learned in that course. We'll see what we can do in helping you out with the 21 to 25 over, because I certainly don't want that to become a situation where, you know, when you get your next vehicle, you can't afford it because of insurance.
Great. I really appreciate that, Your Honor. And can you give me the name of the course one more time?
I'm gonna put the course name in the chat.
Okay.
And everybody can see that. And it's gonna be www.michigandefensivedriving.com. And it's, please select the Detroit defensive driving option when you do that.
Okay, Your Honor.
So that, because some people have been taking the wrong course, but if you type in www.michigandefensivedriving.com, you will be able to select the Detroit defensive driving. You see that in the chat, sir?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to put my email address in the chat again, and you can email me that. So I understand that you probably want to get a driver's license sooner rather than later.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you 30 days to take this course.
Okay, Your Honor.
If you come in and you get that done quicker, if you do it today or sometime this week, make sure you email me that certificate. Once you email me that certificate, I'll know, I'll have my clerk pull your file, and you zoom in one morning when you're done and be ready to take some notes, take it seriously, and be ready to have some serious discussion about it. Tell us what you learned, and you're going to inform everybody that's in court that day and who's ever probably listening on YouTube or whatever about what you, okay? The more serious you take it, the better it can get for you. I've seen the city attorney go all the way down to a block in traffic if he sees that you take this seriously, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and in the meantime, well, I don't have to tell you to slow down. I shouldn't have to tell you that because you shouldn't be driving.
Correct.
Right? September 10th is when I'm going to put in here, sir. But again, I'll allow you that opportunity at 8:30 a.m. If I don't see you any time sooner than that, I'll see you on September 10th, and hopefully you have that done, and then we will see if we can get something better.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Goodall. All right, Mr. Lightning. Have a very good day. Be safe, sir.
You too.
Mr. Walker said he's gonna log in.
All right. Let's give Mr. Clinton Odell Grisham.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good to see you, sir. Let's see here. This is one I have never seen before.
The charge of
The charge.
So I should call the state.
Well, let's see. State. Seems like he wrote these off. State. All right, let's call the cases. This is the state of Michigan versus Clinton Odell Grisham, case number SP 1138-932, counts 1, 2, 3. SP 1138-9761 and SP 12074-321. Mr. Cole.
Somebody else? Okay, there we go.
I see here, sir. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I paid one of them. I don't know which one they took.
It expired. And you paid that a couple of weeks ago. So what he wrote you, he wants you to get 2 more of these tickets. I will I will offer you, it's Miss Green again. I will offer you, I'll just buy your one of them. Since you paid for one. And, I'll find you $240. And I'll give you time to pay. That is a misdemeanor, sir. And I don't think that's a driving offense. This is still contents in the street, non-hazardous. So I don't know what.
He called it unsecure load. I was picking it up because I realized that security had came loose. So he got me when I was already picking it up. I didn't want to litter. So I stopped to pick it up and re-secure my load. And that's when he pulled up.
Mr. Bachman, are you there? I see the video on. What about the?
I am, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
That's sorry.
My screen is acting weird.
Mr. Bachman, Mr. Grisham has he has a spilled contents in street, which he says he picked up. He has a failure to secure.
Okay.
A no insurance misdemeanor and a no trailer plate.
Oh, he paid.
So those are the ones that are open now.
Okay. Would the court consider a improper plate? Can we do improper plate?
And for the no insurance misdemeanor?
Right.
And dismiss the other matters?
Please and thank you, Mr. For the defendants that yeah. Go ahead.
We'll offer you that. We'll offer you, and for the no insurance misdemeanor, sir, we'll offer the defendant count of improper plates. That is a misdemeanor, however, and it's going to be punishable by 240. Well, it's punishable by 93 days in jail and $500 fine. But I'm only going to punish you for $240, and that misdemeanor does not abstract to the Secretary of State. So it's no points that go along with that. It's just going to. And then with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters. Is that something that you want to take, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Grisham, let me draw, let's say this. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I just stated in the record?
No, sir.
Okay, Mr. Grisham, let me draw your attention to November 27th, 2020 at around 3:23 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of East McNichols and Sherwood. Sir, were you operating a 1996 Ford, sir?
Yes.
And did you have insurance on that vehicle at that time, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, so are you satisfied, counselor?
I'm satisfied with the factual basis. I would stipulate the probable cause as to those matters being dismissed. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so we're gonna, I'm satisfied as well. We're gonna find you guilty of the amended count of improper place.
Thank you, sir.
And find you $240. When can you pay? And we're gonna dismiss the other matter.
I'll be there Friday morning, sir.
All right. Dismiss.
And was that $204 or $240?
140. And what we'll do is I'll put in the system August 11th. You pay that, sir.
You know that's today, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been putting August 11th for those other people.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on that, but I didn't.
Hey, you gonna let me do this? He said it wasn't him, so he ain't gonna say nothing. Everybody else gonna get their warrants out for their arrest, but Mr. Grissom like, oh, you ain't putting no warrant out for my arrest.
No, I've been a teenager. I've been a teenager that hanging over my head before.
Can you make sure that all of those ones I put August 11th, just put August 25th?
Okay.
All right. So improper plate. I put August 18th, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And if it's nothing further, sir, have a very good day.
You have a blessed one as well, sir.
All right, and I'm gonna dismiss, I'm gonna waive the warrant fee in all of matter. All right, very well. Thanks a lot, sir. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
How you shut it off?
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Javion Christopher Goodall. Case number 173629951, 183142229, counts 1 and 2. And that one I can't help you with.
How you doing, Your Honor? I was told by the Secretary of State that I had paid all my tickets off in full online last year. They told me that I still had 2 warrants. It was one for 36th District and one for 24th District Court. I went and cleared it up with 24th District Court maybe 3 weeks ago. I go to Secretary of State and they tell me I still had warrants and I had to come before you guys at 36th District.
They were right, sir. So you're here
to get my license.
And the offer here is to plead to 1 and dismiss the other 2. But if you plead to this one that they're offering you, it's going to be an additional 30-day suspension. I don't know. Where is he? I'm sure he'll probably amend it to the same thing we just availed Mr. Grisham to. I'm just going to allow him to come back and have that input on there. So give me a minute, sir, to see if he can do something about that. All right, here he is now. Mr. Goss, I'm here with Mr. Goodall.
Goodall.
He had Goodall, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He has 3 matters. No operator's license not on person, 2 counts, and 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor. He's told the court that he has made appointments with the Secretary of State. He has to clear up 27th District Court and here. He's cleared up 27th District Court here. That offer, I told him, is going to give him an additional 30-day suspension. So.
And I'm also trying to obtain my CDL license. That's the reason why I'm doing all this, and it was kind of holding me back, Your Honor.
Let's pull his driving record. Mr. Grant?
Yes.
You still here, sir?
I'm still here, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass Mr. Goodall's case until we get his driving record. And let's go back on the record with Mr. Michael Grant. So Mr. Grant, there's a new offer here, and to clear both of these matters up, it is to plead to an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. What that is really kind of the best deal going outside of a blocking traffic, because it's a misdemeanor, sir, but I'll take this misdemeanor under a delayed sentence. And what that means is, if you pay the $240, whenever you pay the $240, if you pay it within the 3 months, or if you pay it today, then I'll immediately dismiss that ticket upon payment.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but is that in addition to the bond already posted for the ticket?
You can use that bond to pay toward the ticket.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The case will be totally dismissed. It won't be anything. It won't even be a misdemeanor on your record. Sir, get the headphones. Are you got the headphones on, listening to court, sir, or are you listening to future? Dion,
Yeah, hello.
you got the headphones on, listening to court, or are you listening to future?
Listening to you.
All right.
Michael Grant didn't put his case numbers in.
We didn't
I
call.
got written, yeah, not so.
All right.
So the case. I think it was because something was going on with it. To the side.
Yeah. This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Grant.
Michael Lee Grant, because I know you said something about blocking traffic, and I don't think that's pertaining to the matters that I'm here for.
Michael, this is City of Detroit versus Michael Lee Grant, case number SP 1059522, counts 1 and counts 2. So, sir, the offer is allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a misdemeanor, but it doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, and it doesn't carry any points. But based on what you have here, you have 2 bonds, at least 1 bond, 2 bonds for $100 apiece. You'll come out of this with no misdemeanor at all on your record, and just basically a $240 fine. And then you can get those bonds applied to y'all, waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible for the reinstatement fees. That's going to be an extra $90. So, but I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees. All I'm concerned about is the $240. I just make you aware of that extra $90 though, in case you want to go to the Secretary of State, get your license. You won't have a clearance until you pay that $90. You want to take that deal, sir?
I got a question. One question before I do take the deal.
All right.
I know you said allowing what I'm pleading guilty to is allowing a person to unlicensed person to drive or uninsured person to drive. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's the amended count. So you got a ticket for driving while license not valid or improper. I'll amend that driving while license invalid. If you want to, if you accept responsibility, plead to that, allowing, the driver's license not valid, I'll amend that to allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
Okay. Yeah, I want to take the offer, Your Honor.
Very well. That's a good deal. Okay, so let me raise your right hand, Mr. Grant, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I just stated in the record?
No.
All right. Mr. Grant, I'm going to draw your attention back to February 16th of 2020 at around 8:36 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Henry and 2nd Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer, sir?
Yes.
On that date, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Couple reasons. If I recall correctly, you know, COVID was just in the midst of.
Just give me a reason, sir. Was that license suspended at the time?
Yes.
That's all I need. I'm going to accept your guilty plea to the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'll take that under a 3-month delayed sentence. I'll take that one step further. I will immediately dismiss the ticket upon payment. And with stipulation of probable cause, there is, I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. And, sir, I'm going to waive any warrant fees, but you're going to still be responsible to pay your reinstatement fees. And it's a couple ways you can do this bond situation. You can come down here to the court. You can come down here to the court and ask the court to immediately apply that bond money to your tickets. And then if you got the cash, you can pay the remaining amount. The matters will be closed out. If you want, I can put in a request here, or ask my clerk to put in a request to the bond people to apply that bond. I can give you a number. You're going to have to take a step and call that number. I don't know how much successful it is going to work, but that's what I'm told that you can do. Or you can pay the ticket at any DivDab kiosk or pay the ticket online, and that bond will eventually be returned back to you at some point. It's up to you.
I'd rather do it that way, Your Honor, because I tried to pay it at the kiosk. I tried to pay it through the DAB, but I think the case had already been in default. So as long as the feature is available now for me to go in there and pay it, I'll just do that and wait for the bond money to be returned.
All right, so I suggest if you do that, then you come bring $330 because
right.
you'll pay the $240 plus the 90, and then it'll automatically give you clearances sent to the Secretary of State in that.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, Dante Goss, PC0162 on behalf of the city of Detroit. Your Honor, I just want to let Mr. Grant know that the reason that we gave him this offer was to give him an opportunity to get a driver's license. And this is a one-time deal of giving him such a great benefit because we're trying to help him get his driver's license. So if he come back with more tickets, he won't get a generous offer like that again.
All right, you got that, Mr. Grant?
Understood. I understand and I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Grant. Good luck to you, sir, and go get that driver's license.
Thanks a lot.
All right. All right, Mr. Now, what is this?
Yeah.
Goodall. No, not you.
Oh.
So, the one you never did do anything with Goodall. Okay. He's got 2 no-ops and 1 no insurance. He too has said that, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Goodall, you went to the 27th district to clear up your matter, and the only one you have left is the 36th district?
It was 24th District Court, which was in Allen Park. Yep, and the young lady in Allen Park, the clerk, she was like, "Who told you your license was suspended?" And I was like, "Well, it says that I have warrants." And then I figured that I could have just go straight to the Secretary of State to give my license. And then they gave me the document saying that I had owed you guys still. And then I came down there and, well, I ain't gonna say owed you guys, but I had a warrant out for you guys still. And then I had to come before you just to get the clearance.
He still has something open in Westland.
Said you got something open in Westland, sir.
In Westland.
9/14/18.
Got your driving record here. It says you got a case open in Westland as well.
So what do I have to do from this point?
Well, we're going to take care of you here. I'm just letting you know that if you go to the Secretary of State, then there's going to be another issue for Westland. Apparently, that's what he's reading there.
Right. That's been suspended since 11/29/2018.
Oh, 11/29/2018. You had something in Westland that's been suspended. Okay, so I got this is failure to display. All right, so here's the deal today, sir. It's a plea to a failure to display and dismiss all the other stuff. That's a $240 fine. That is a misdemeanor. It is going to be abstractable to the Secretary of State, so that will generate another 30-day suspension. But it seems like you got some other issues in Westland. By the time you get those taken care of, this suspension will have already been lifted.
Okay.
You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Goodall?
Yes, sir.
Numbers. All right, let's do this. Put your hand down for a second, sir. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Javion Christopher Goodall, case number 173629951, and case numbers 183142291, counts 1 and 2. If I didn't call the case, I have a serious case of deja vu. All right, so Mr. Goodall, for these, you plead to 1, dismiss the other 2, take it under the amended count of failure to display, a $240 fine. I'll give you time to pay, and it's going to generate that other 30-day suspension on your license. And it's my understanding you want to take that offer, sir?
Yes.
All right.
I need to cut you off, Your Honor. So if I come with the $240, do I still have to wait the 30 days for the suspension?
Yes. I can set you up a trial day, sir. You got 3 matters. There's 17, there's 2017 and 2018.
Nope. I'll go with the first plea.
Anthony Williams and
I'll go with the first deal.
You see, you're looking, Anthony Williams and Brian Turner?
Oh, on the check?
On the check? I mean, are they still with the DPD?
Oh.
They still have to remember, but he wants to take the deal. Let's raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you put your hand down, sir. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this off, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to let's take the nearer one. Let's draw your attention back to September 7th of 2018 at around 1:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Wyoming and Puritan, sir. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on that day, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Suspended license.
Very well. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display. I'm going to fine you $240 on that. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. When can you pay, sir?
By next Thursday.
I'll put August 25th, 2021. Sir, if you find yourself in a position, I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. That's not going to be a part of this record, but that is just to let you know that there are going to be 3 reinstatement fees, $135 extra. You're going to have to pay those before you can go to the Secretary of State and get a license. But I'm just concerned about the 240 today. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So,
There's nothing. Yeah.
My next question. Now you said that I would have to pay $135 for a reinstatement fee once.
Well, yeah. I just added them all up. You got 3 $45 reinstatement fees.
Okay.
So I just added them all up, $135.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So other than that, if you don't have any further questions, all I'm concerned about is the
$240 paid by next Thursday, the 25th.
if we close this matter out, if you never pay those reinstatement fees, you just won't be able to go to the Secretary of State. You won't get clearances from the city of Detroit. That's all I'm concerned about, though. I just want to make you aware so that when you do go, then you'll make sure that you know you have those paid first.
Right.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a good day.
Thank you. You too as well.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, this is the city of Detroit versus Terrence Darrell O'Neill, case number SP 11607-801. Mr. O'Neill, you have just one count of driving while license suspended.
Yes, sir.
Is Maurice Alexander still?
Yes, he is. Beautiful, you see.
All right. Well, it's really a situation where the offer in the file is to plead to a failure to display, $240 fine. It is abstractable to the Secretary of State. It doesn't carry any points, but it would put that 30-day additional suspension on your license. Or you can take it to trial. You got, if there's a situation where the officer doesn't show up, you can potentially get it dismissed. But that's the deal as it stands today, sir. I can put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bachman so you can talk to him. Maybe you guys can come up with a strategy to fight it, or you can pay it.
Your Honor, when I was pulled over, well, actually, it was a traffic accident. I was involved in an accident. A car T-boned me, and I was on a suspended license.
Listen.
I want to explain to you that the officer told me that if I bring the things
Mr. O'Neill, listen, please don't try to give me all that other information because it doesn't help you. You tell me now you're involved in a traffic accident. So that's not, I would like you to say that stuff and talk back to the attorney. And that's why I give you an opportunity to speak with him regarding it. And he can help you into, but you know, the air, when they say you have a right to remain silent, but then the other part of that is anything you say can and will be used against you. That is, I don't want you to say anything that could potentially incriminate yourself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bachman and talk to him about it, okay?
Understood.
I'm trying to do you a favor, sir. Join that room.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, so I had a court date today at 8:30, and when I called the 36th District Court, they told me to see if I was still able. I'm sorry, I know, but they told me to join and see if I was able to still get seen today, or was I supposed to be scheduled through them?
What's your last name, ma'am?
Lockett.
You got all these tickets, calling in late, disturbing my courtroom.
I know, I apologize.
All right. Please mute your phone and wait till you call your name, please. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go with Mr. Dion Elijah Griffin. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Dion Elijah Griffin, case number SP 1142096, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Griffin, do you have insurance or plates?
Yes, I do. I got pictures of both, but I don't drive a vehicle anymore. It's my registrations.
Can you email it to me, sir?
Yes, I can. How do I get your email?
I'm gonna send you the email in the chat.
How do I get to the chat?
You'll see that button. It's got chat down there on the bottom.
That's it.
It's probably got a lot of chats in there if you haven't. You see it?
Yeah, say 5 chats.
Yeah, so hit that chat button.
Okay.
And you should see a lot, all the talk that people have been talking.
All right. Is it sound.perkins at 36district.org?
That is it.
All right.
How long is it gonna take you to get that to me, sir?
Oh, I'm sending it right now.
Okay. Mr. Dickens Galaxy. I thought I renamed you. I'm getting your text with the Galaxy A21. All right. Mr. Bachman?
Yes, Your Honor, I read you.
All right, how about Mr. O'Neill? What's going on?
We'd like to set that matter for a bench trial by way of Zoom, Your Honor, as early as the court can make it.
Very well. That's why I didn't want Mr. O'Neill saying anything extra. You understand that now, Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, sir.
All right. Trial. October 15th, 2021 at 9 a.m. All right, Mr. O'Neill, the state has all the burden on that day, sir, so you don't have to do or say anything. They have to bring all the information and evidence that proves you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But I always say, if you have some information that can help clear this matter up or that you want to bring to the court, then bring it on that day, have it ready. So whoever the attorney would be, if it's Mr. Baughman or someone else, then have that to present to that attorney to see if that helps you in your defense, okay?
Understood.
All right, so I got trial date set, October 15th, 2021 at 9 a.m. If there's no further questions, sir, you have a very good day. Mrs. Green. Is Miss Green gone?
No, I'm here.
I'm on that device. Ms. Green, you sent me, I'm guessing this is you that sent me this information about a registration.
Yes, on the vehicle that I was driving.
On the vehicle that you were driving?
When I got pulled over in May.
Let me see. So. ...2006 Pontiac. Okay. Can you pull Mrs. Juanita Green's driver's license, please? Oh, we can, Mr. We can get Jeannie. Mr. Brandon Longini.
Yeah.
Asleep?
No, I'm here. I'm working. Y'all niggas.
Let's do this. All right. So is there a Mr. Baughman, these matters, I'm gonna call Mr. Longini's case.
Yes, Your Honor.
And, okay, all right, so this is the city of Detroit versus Brandon Lee Longini, case number SP 108-12101 and 207-179-661. Today is the date and time set for a trial in these matters. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Baughman.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, your name, please, Mr. Longini.
Brandon Longini.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Baughman, I don't have any officers that are signed in today.
So we'll move to dismiss without prejudice for failure of a complaining witness to appear today, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very well. There's a motion for failure to appear with the officers, no officers present. I have Mr. Longini, who's been waiting. I'm calling Officer Kevin B. Turner, and Officer James McLeod, Sessman. Hearing no response, and now being 10:33, time set for the trial was 9 o'clock. I usually give officer a half-hour grace period. It's long past that. Both the matter is going to be dismissed.
Thank you.
We'll waive any warrant fee.
Thank you.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, sir, have a great day.
You too, thanks.
So, where were we at? As far as Ms. Green, we were. Ms. Green has provided me insurance for the vehicle. Juanita Green. She provided me insurance for one of the vehicles. That's the SD 0.
I can get that. It just won't get her per.
Ms. Green, if you do that again, I'm just gonna give you another date. You continue to interrupt the court. That's about the third or fourth time, and I see you sitting there eating your lunch. Man. Pass this. Sick. All right, I got Mr. Griffin. We're back on the record. Mr. Elijah, with Mr. Dion Elijah Griffin. I have a registration for a 2004 Cadillac that expires 11/26/2021. I have insurance for the same Cadillac, 2004, that has an expiration date now, that is expired now, but was valid at the time you got the ticket. So based on that, I'm gonna dismiss both of the matters. I'm gonna let Mr. Griffin go back and listen to his future. All right?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Have a good day, sir.
You too, man.
All right, we have Mrs. Gray. This is the state of Michigan versus Sheree Patrice Gray, case number SX346191, count 1. Mrs. Gray, I see that you have paid the related civil infraction in this matter. So based on that, I'm going to dismiss this matter. And I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but you're going to be required to pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay, but if I pay $200 for the warrant, what happens now?
Then you're going to come down to the court, ask them to apply that to the reinstatement fee, and then they're going to give you your money back in the mail, the remaining balance of your money in the mail. Or you can go online or any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, pay that $45 reinstatement fee, and it will automatically generate that money back to you as long as your address is correct. It's going to take a while to get that money back, but are you still on Burnett Street?
No.
Well, you need to come down here and change your address so that money goes to the right. You need to come down to the court and get your address straightened out, ma'am. So I would suggest you come on down and get your address right. Ask them to immediately apply that bond to that $45. But when you come down here, ma'am, they're not gonna. Don't tell them, oh, I want my money back right now, because you're not gonna get it back right now. You're gonna get it in the mail. But I want you to make sure you have your address right so that money gets to the right place. So you need to visit down at the court, ma'am.
So come down to where I paid it at, or I had to go to court physically?
I would come down to court physically because you're not on that, you don't have the same address as the court has on file. So whenever they do send that bond back, then it's gonna go to that address. You need to give them your current address.
The reason I'm asking, sir, I know this, because when they gave me that ticket for this court date today, they sent it to the right address. But for them the bond to be at the wrong address, they send the ticket to the address I live at now.
What address do you live at now?
Plainview, 11634 Plainview.
All right, I have that Burnett Street on that one thing.
Right, the ticket I got for today to appear today came to this address right here. That's how I got out the mailbox.
But at some point you lived on Burnett Street, right?
Yeah, 20 years ago. Okay, I'll come down there and see what they're talking about. Okay.
And just tell them to apply that $45 out of that bond that you have.
Okay.
Then you'll get an immediate clearance then.
She's on Plainview?
She's on Plainview. But that other ticket, that other sheet there with to the left, that
I can
has.
change it. I can change it in the system.
You can change it? Oh, well, we can change it right here then.
Thank you so much.
So that's, I don't want to be giving your address out all over the, whatchamacallit.
Yes, sir.
Can you call the court and talk to my clerk and she can confirm everything with you?
You give me money right now. I'm calling my other phone. All right, you can give me the number right now. I'll call from my other phone.
All right, 313.
1 minute. Let me put it up real quick. I got this lock hold off. Come on, hurry up, Sheree. 313.
965. 2402.
2402. All right.
Miss Gray got so much stuff going on. She got two and three phones, all up ringing at the same time. There she go already. All right. Very well, Miss Gray. Matters going to have a great day.
Hello.
All right. Let's get Mr. Graham. Is Mr. Zachary Graham?
Yes.
You're a walk-in, sir?
For me, I got a ticket in my room. It said I was supposed to show up on the 11th. I was supposed to see you back on the 29th, but I was detained. I was supposed to come back on the 29th and show you my certificate, which I do have, but I was detained. I got another ticket in the room, so I was supposed to be here on the 11th. So I showed up today.
What certificate is that? You went to the Michigan Defensive Driving Course?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's for that 21 over, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And you still got caught driving again?
No, I did not get caught driving. I was in front of my house gathering everything out my car when I got arrested. I was not driving.
Mr. Graham, I don't know when you were supposed to be here. Today is the 11th, and I don't see you on the docket for the day.
I had another ticket somewhere around. It just told me to come in on the 11th because most of all my tickets was all put together for the 30th, 29th, but I wasn't able to make it because I was detained. And they didn't let me come in. And I had one more ticket.
All right, she's gonna see if she can grab your file.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with Mrs. Green? She has provided, I'll go back and say, she provided insurance, proof of insurance for the ticket. All right, we're back. We're back on the record. Mrs. Juanita Patrice. Trisha Green. And I forget where we were at. So here it is. All right, here's the offer, ma'am. You can unmute yourself now.
Okay.
Is to plead to the amended count of failure to display that is abstractable to the Secretary of State, but it doesn't carry any points, and to plead to the dirty plate. $105 fine. So today it'll be $300. $45. I don't know what you're doing, man.
I'm listening, Your Honor.
But what are you doing?
I'm with my daughter. I'm with my daughter.
All right,
But
and you're supposed to be in court, and you got everything else going on. You've been very disruptive today. I mean, it's like if I had you sitting here, you would be. If I made you come into court, you have the advantage of appearing on Zoom. If I made you come into court, you'd be sitting here. You would have had to pay for parking, or somebody drop you off to the courthouse. You have the advantage, but you're just taking. You know, you just. I don't get it.
I apologize, sir.
You keep apologizing, but you just keep doing stuff. Just as frustrated as you are right now, I'm 10 times more frustrated with you. It's like I'm dealing with a child.
Well, Your Honor, I apologize already, so I don't know what more you want me to say.
I don't want you to say.
Kid. I'm a 44-year-old grown woman. I'm not a kid. I paid my tickets on my own. I'm acting like it. Not me.
Say something else. Well, I'll hold you in contempt of court. $105 for the dirty plate. The other matters with stipulation of probable cause are going to be dismissed. You take the deal or not. You don't take the deal, we'll set a trial date up. You can speak to Mr. Boffman in a breakout room. If you want to have some more information on the matter, that's what it is.
I accept the deal. I can pay the money today.
Raise your right hand, please, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, put your hand down. Do you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
I do.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give that trial right up?
I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
Mrs. Green, I want to draw your attention back to May the 25th, 2021, in the city of Detroit at around 9:11 p.m. in the area of Davison and Dean Street, ma'am. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that date, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you could not do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
My license was suspended. I owed the tickets and I paid them all on my own.
Okay. I didn't ask you whether you paid them on your own. Your license was suspended, right, Miss Grown Woman?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to find you guilty to the amended counts of failure to display. I'm going to fine you $240 in that matter. With stipulation, and on the same day, ma'am, were you operating a 2006 Pontiac?
Yes.
And was something wrong with the plate on that vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
What was wrong with the plate?
The officer said something about the numbers was wrong or was off or something. She had a paper sticker, so I wasn't really sure. So we went to Secretary of State. She got a plate.
I have down here improperly displayed. Was there a paper sticker in the window, ma'am?
Yes.
Help her out, counselor.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you admit that on the date and time indicated in the ticket that you were driving in the city of Detroit and you had an improperly displayed plate? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm satisfied with the facts and basis.
All right, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna find you responsible next week and fine you $105. And with stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
You said you can pay today, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I don't know, your audio is going down, but yes, I can pay today.
All right, I'm gonna give you till tomorrow to pay, since you can pay August 12, 2021, 105 plus the
I posted a $100 bond too.
well, then they'll apply that bond.
Okay.
And you can have them apply that bond. If you come down here, they can apply that bond, or you can call that bond number. I can have my clerk to put in a request to apply that bond. I'm gonna waive any warrant fee, and I'm gonna hold you responsible for the reinstatement fee, but that's not gonna be a part of this record. All I'm concerned about is the 105 plus the 240. I'll give you till tomorrow to pay.
I'll be down there and pay it. I'll come down there and pay it today.
Very well, ma'am. Have a great day. Be safe.
Thank you.
Wrong woman stuff. And you gotta drive without a license and all that. You wanna get smart. All right. Mrs. Lockett.
Yes, I'm here.
You grown too?
I'm sorry.
Are you grown too?
Yeah, I'm grown.
Don't know how to answer that question.
Huh?
I'm going to the bar.
Let's see here. All right, this is the city of Detroit. What is that, Ariane?
Arena.
Did I say that? Ariane?
No,
Arena?
arena.
Arena.
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Arena Lockett, case numbers SP 1135808, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1135826, counts 1 and counts 2. And SP 1184729, counts 1 and counts 2. All right, there's no offer here, ma'am, in the file for you, and I can see why. The city attorney wants you to take the Michigan defensive driving course. And that's
They told me to take it, but nobody told me it cost money. Like it cost like $60. So it threw me off when I went on there. So I had to wait till I get paid to pay the $60 to take the class. So I wasn't able to take it until I got paid.
Oh, you're supposed to be back here today, so.
I know, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that.
And you were down the course done today. So. I'm gonna give you one last time, ma'am. To take this course.
Okay, thank you. I would appreciate it.
Let's come back on September the 10th, 2021.
Okay, you said September 10th, 2021. At what time?
At 8:30 a.m., not 10:30. 8:30.
8:30. Okay.
And that doesn't go well for you when you come in at 10:30 and you tell me that.
I know. I wasn't gonna come.
No, let me just go back. What was your excuse for coming in late?
Today?
Yes.
I'm sitting here. I'm at Carmano's hospital.
Let me see who I'm looking at.
You're looking at me, but because I'm sitting here. I'm at Carmano's hospital with my sister, so she had to get her chemo today. So I wasn't really able to sit on my phone while driving her here, and I'm still here with her now. Right. So I called as soon as I realized I missed the court date. But they told me when I called them,
I'll accept that, ma'am. You take care of your sister. Take care of your sister, and
my older sister.
Take care of your sister. We'll wish her good luck on her situation, and hope for the best of health for her. And we'll see you back September 10th at 8:30 a.m. Write that down, ma'am.
I got it. I remember.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Do we have a Destiny Ranger? No. All right. Now we have Mr. Zachary Graham.
Yes, Your Honor.
Defensive driving course, sir?
Yes, I finished my course. I finished the course the day before I was supposed to come to court.
Did you email it to me?
No. Can you send me your email so I can have the email address to send it to?
Yes. All right, I'll put it in the chat. She's gonna try to be all, everybody wanna be grown woman. Going, I mean, I don't know how many times this is being disrupted. Didn't have stuff together. I'm grown.
Sometimes grown homes still need to be
Right. Acting like a child.
Okay, just keep them on. That was most of the problem. She just couldn't keep them on.
It should be coming through.
All right, so we let me pull up. You got a lot of stuff going on, Mr. Graham. And I know that if we asked you to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course, then we were gonna do the best we could to help you out in getting some of this stuff taken care of. Now, I have to kind of recollect what we talked about on that day.
Thank you so much.
I see that you have a (31 mph) over the speed limit on Van Dyke Henry, which is just almost unconscionable. And let's pull Mr. Graham's driving record as well. But you're here today you took the class and you knew that we wanted to have some discussion about the class. So are you prepared to give us some information on what you learned?
Yeah, I learned. You said give a little information on what I learned.
All right, you ready? You ready for him to start on? All right, let me say this. We haven't called the cases. Let me call the cases now. Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Zachary Christian Graham, case number SP 110472, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 11263141. Case number SP 11264446, counts 1 and counts 2. Case number SP 112647, counts 1 and counts 2. Case number SP 11513011. Case number SP 120549, counts 1 and counts 2. I'm going to set aside the default in this case. SP 829426. Case number SX 3518731, and case number U59474321. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffin for the defendant. Would you state your name, Mr. Graham, please?
Zachary Graham.
Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Graham, let me see, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 matters. 14 matters. I just don't know how you just accumulate all of these matters, but be that as it may, you're here now, you want to get these matters taken care of, and I can appreciate that, all right? Yes, so let's talk. You took the course, right? Did you take good notes, sir?
I don't have my notebook on me at the time because I was somewhere else doing it on the computer, but a little bit of it, I was memorizing and reading and comprehending what was going on.
All right, so let's what was going on? Let us know. Give us that discussion we've been waiting on.
I learned that Michigan traffic accidents, you know what I'm saying? They take more lives from children ranging from 9 to adults all the way up to 34. And it's a high percentage rate for people that die in car crashes. Road rage causes car crashes, not even just road rage. Speed and road rage lead to something else. It could go from just driving and arguing to something physical where you could crash to somebody's car off the anger of road rage. You're not supposed to drive under aggression because your aggression could, you know what I'm saying, determine your actions on how you're going to drive or how you feeling or what you might do. You're supposed to abide by the speed limit because if you speeding, it's probably somebody else speeding in another direction. It's a lot of stuff to go with it.
Come on, you flowing now. Let's go. Don't stop there.
Michigan in 2018, we had like I think we had the #1 most car crashes in the United States. And even with that, not even just 2018, we still like the highest state with the car crash rate and young drivers that be crashing and everything. What else? There's a lot.
All right, well, while you're thinking of something else, and because you're gonna have to give us some more, right? Okay. Let me ask this: from what you said, do any of those things apply to you? We know the speeding applies to you, but what about the road rage? Do you find yourself in a little bit of a road rage at times?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you don't have that problem at all?
No, Your Honor.
All right, what else applies? Does anything else apply to you?
Running red lights.
You know that, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
And why do you do that, Mr. Brown? Let's give me.
Excuse me.
Why do you do that?
Only ran a red light one time, and it was an emergency for my friend.
Okay, so I mean, I'm thinking that you're saying that you just run red lights. You see those people that just run red lights and run stop signs. You'll look at them, and the killing part of me is they'll run the red light, and then you'll meet them at the next light. They didn't get anywhere. So give us some more of what you learned on that class. You were doing a very good job.
Let me see if I can find some notes, because I did take some before I grabbed a notebook.
Mr. Graham, how far did you go in school?
I had dropped out in the 11th grade, but I want to go back to get my GED.
Why don't you do it?
I had a lot going on, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's just myself. I ain't had no support, so I had to do everything first to get straight before I'm able to go back to school comfortably.
The speeding certainly applies to you, sir, or are we dealing, this is actual speed 71 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. Is that what we're dealing with here? Yeah. That's like racing.
I can't find any of my notes right now.
Well, but off the top of your head, do you remember more about the course? It was a comprehensive course.
Man, I know driving very dangerous. Driving unresponsible is extra dangerous. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Everything gotta be to the T. So if you was accidentally involved in something, not even on purpose, you could be covered, really. But somebody like me, the way I've been doing it is wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, it ain't. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't supposed to be doing half the stuff I did in tickets, most of the tickets. I ain't supposed to have none of them tickets.
I'll tell you this, sir. It sounds like you're a very smart individual. To be able to run that stuff off on the top of your head, I applaud you for that. I still wish you would have brought a little more dialogue on what you learned. because I haven't taken the course, but I've heard enough people speak about it. They brought different things to the course, and I seem to learn something new about it every day. But, so what I'm gonna say is I think I didn't get your certificate yet either, sir. Are you registered to vote, sir?
I think I should be, yes.
What, did we talk about that the last time as well?
No, Your Honor. Can you send the address again?
Are you working?
I'm a self-employed mechanic, but I'm going to start at my auntie's shop later on this week.
Are you making any money?
So yes, some fairly, yes. Did you receive it?
5, 6. Yeah, I got an email just now. All right, I got two of them. So, yeah, you took the wrong class, but that's happened a couple of times. But it's still I'm not hung up on what class you took. I see you got the class, you took it, and that's gonna be that. So now is the time to figure out what we can do to clear these matters up. Counselor, I have set aside the default in SX3518731, and I've set aside the default in the SP8294261.
Thank you kindly for that, Your Honor.
Now we're dealing with a 31 mile an hour over the speed limit. We just got no proof. Did you have proof of insurance or proof of registration on any of these vehicles? Or I don't know if they're one vehicle or if it's different vehicles that are involved.
I had proof of registration. I no longer own a vehicle.
What kind of car was that?
It was a 2006 Jeep Commander.
Was that the vehicle? No, I got a 2006 Chrysler.
That was not my vehicle.
No insurance, doesn't have a registration thing. Let me ask you this, sir. Can you appreciate why we asked you to take the course?
Yes.
And you feel that you think that course is going to help you to become a better driver?
Yes.
Mr. Boffman, I guess the city attorney has left it to my discretion on what to do with all these matters. Do you have any suggestions, sir?
Well, I'm seeing that he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outstanding civil infractions. I know you set aside defaults with regards to some of those. Would Your Honor consider any number of improper plate? Please here, those are no point offenses, sir, and they don't abstract to the Secretary of State. So it allows the judge to assess a fine here, and these will not go on your driving record. And then I would stipulate to probable cause as if to any matters being dismissed, Your Honor, and leave it to your discretion. Thank you. Alternatively, Your Honor, I see that SP 1104272 sub 1 is for driving while license suspended. If the court would accept a plea to allowing an unlicensed driver here to drive, that would work for defendant's purposes.
Well, I know that
Now, normally, Your Honor, they give a plea under advisement for those, but since it doesn't abstract, I don't think that the defendant here will be adversely affected, and it'll enable him to go get his license reinstated as soon as he pays. Do you have other tickets in other places, Mr. Graham?
No, Your Honor. I mean, no, sir. Just
you have an appointment with the Secretary of State.
You said make an appointment with the Secretary of State?
Yeah, if you haven't, you should make one as soon as possible because you'll be eligible to go there, but you're going to have to pay all your balances down to zero.
Okay.
How old are you, sir?
I just turned 25 last month.
It already says you just now got this license. How long have you had a license?
I never received a driver's license when I was younger.
Never, yeah.
Okay, so we would really need to keep them, Your Honor, if you're gonna devise something to help, something that doesn't abstract any number of improper plate, pleas, or allowing a licensed driver to drive would suit the defendant's purposes here, Your Honor. Thank you.
Can I say something else?
Yeah.
I went, Secretary of State sent me a piece of mail. I went to a Secretary of State appointment, but it was like I went to court there too, and I'm on driver's probation with the Secretary of State.
I see that. I see that. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna pay some money. And I don't know. You something I see in you, sir, that I'm gonna give you an awful big break.
I appreciate that.
I hope that I don't see you again in the future, at least in here. I mean, I would love to see you out in the city about and everything like that, but at least in here as it relates to this. I see you paid a disregard and amber signal ticket. On the loitering, what do you want to do with the loitering? 1/27/2021. I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm doing this, Mr. Brown, but I'm thinking, do disorderly conduct for the loitering ticket, about loitering in a public, private property, trespassing, 3-month delay, that's gonna be $240. I wanted them to at least pay $500.
Understood, Your Honor.
He's not really working right now. He's gonna get this job.
Until then, Your Honor, it is community service. He ain't working.
Well, he's working. He does work private mechanic up his house, but you're about to start doing a job, huh?
Yes. I'm supposed to go apply for my auntie's job.
What's your living situation like, sir?
I stay with my cousin.
And you're just there until somebody comes by and you fix their car and you're not doing anything else?
Not typically, but yes.
And when are you supposed to start this new job?
Next week when I go in.
Because one thing, I would order you to do some community service. Because I don't believe in just sitting around. I believe a 25-year-old man with the ability that you, wait a minute, let me finish. With the ability that you displayed today, I think you have a high level of intellect just based on what you've remembered just out of the course. But they always say idle time is the devil's playground. And just waiting on jobs or just sitting around at your cousin's house, you could be out doing something in the community or something. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer you that delayed sentence to disorderly conduct for the loitering ticket, or just offer loitering straight up and take it under delay, right? That's a $240 fine. Well, I was gonna say, give them 2 blockading traffic along with that. And dismiss everything else. You got a speeding ticket? Yeah, you gotta, I mean, I've never given anybody in this good a deal. I'm not really opposed to giving good deals. I really like when people are going to be straight with me and go out and do what they're supposed to do. But you've basically been running them up driving. And I, with all due respect, the speeding ticket is where I'm hung up on. The other stuff is really just, it's really just no license, no insurance, no. So blockading traffic for the improper equipment and seatbelt ticket, and everything else will be dismissed.
Okay, Your
That's
Honor.
going to be a total today of $590, and I'll give you time to pay.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do, sir, is I want you to, but also, I'm going to make this a review day. I'm not hung up on the money as much as I am on you going and taking the steps to get a driver's license. So I'm going to keep my eye on you.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you back in here in a month.
Okay.
All right?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And we're going to work through this. So if you want to take that deal, sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, sir. You can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Mr. Brown, let me draw your attention back to January 27, 2021 at around 7:30 p.m. in the area of 5503 Burham, where you did you have an occasion to be confronted by the Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you on that property that I just stated?
Yes.
And that property, you didn't have a right to be there, is that correct?
No.
All right. I'm going to take your guilty plea. I'm going to find you guilty of loitering on public or private property trespassing. And I'm going to fine you $240. I'm going to sentence you to a 3-month delayed sentence. What that means is you're going to have 3 months to pay that. What if you pay that in 3 months, or if you paid that today, I would immediately dismiss the ticket, so it won't ever be on your record. And then I'm going to draw your attention to as for the civil infractions for the seatbelt ticket on 5/24/2019, Counselor, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket for probable cause and for a factual basis?
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor, for the purpose of the plea here.
All right, I'm gonna, based on that stipulation, I'm gonna find you responsible to the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm gonna fine you $175 in that matter. That's a civil infraction, sir. No points on your license, no abstraction to the Secretary of State. That equates to just an expensive parking ticket. And for the matter on 12/11/2016, the improper equipment violation, would you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that ticket, Counselor?
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor, thank you.
And I'm going to find you responsible for blocking traffic in that matter. I'm going to find you the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm going to fine you $175 in that matter. So, Mr. Green, That's gonna be a total of $590 a day. I do understand that you're not working. I do have your driving test that you took, and I appreciate that. I hope that goes a little ways in you getting your help you go a little ways in getting your driver's license. So I'm gonna have you back here, sir, on September 30th, September 10th for a review.
Okay.
In that time, I want you to take some steps and go to the Secretary of State and get that license. I don't necessarily expect you to have the license at that time, but I do want you to show me some documentation that you went there and that you started the process.
Okay.
Also, are you registered to vote, sir?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? You said you act like you didn't know for sure.
I saw a piece of paper in my room asking me, do I want to register to vote? But I should be a registered voter. I register to vote every year.
Go online. You can check that at the state of Michigan voting site. You can do it. I'm Secretary of State. You can do it when you go to Oh, you can do it when you go to Secretary of State, sir.
Okay.
So when you go to the driver's license, tell them you want to register to vote as well, and then what we'll do is we'll have you back for review. Hopefully at that time you can have made some kind of payment. So you can have made some kind of payment, and then we'll continue it on until you clear the matter up. But you're not supposed to be driving now. Go ahead.
I could probably have the tickets paid off within 2 weeks. I really don't be sitting around. I be having work to do. I really don't sit around. But I can have the tickets paid off in a couple weeks.
All right, that's all right. I'm working with you, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so eventually we'll work on getting that GED.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right?
Yes.
And if there's anything that this court can do to help you in that regard, we'll do that as well.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
All right, so let's just set a review for September 10th. And you know what your obligations are, Mr. Graham. When you get that license, just slow down. There's nothing in the world that you need to be in that much of a rush for. I kind of believe that you were probably out there racing anyway, but that's just the feeling that I get. I may be totally wrong, but 71 and a 30 is just no place for it.
I understand.
All right. So if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. And I'm going to see you back. When I see you back on the 10th, have some of that documentation for me, all right?
All right.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, bye. We're going to set aside the defaults, and then I'm trying to mark on each that we have. We'll waive any warrant fees. All right, who's up in here late 821.
Galaxy.
Who's on the phone there? Oh, that's
Derek Golston.
Is that Derek Golston?
Yes. Yes.
He's where are you?
1 second back.
How you doing?
Be quiet.
All right, who am I? Where is Mr. Golston? I don't see you, sir.
I'm right here.
Where have you been all morning, sir?
Actually been trying to get the right information for the Skype tour. They didn't have none of this information. So I had to call in to 36th District to get all the information that I need, sir.
Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Darrell Golston, case number SP1180, counts 1 and count 2 and count 3. And SP110181. That matter is in default. And SP 11505261, count 1 and 2. And then SP 11652881. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, announce your name for the court.
Darrell Golston.
Your Honor, we're here for a show cause. The defendant inadvertently missed his last court date. I don't believe he was properly notified. We'd ask that the court waive any formal reading of the information or complaints and stand mute, set aside any cases.
Whether or not we have set aside any cases, I don't see anything that's many cases here.
Mr. Golston, do you have registration insurance for any of these vehicles you've been driving?
Vehicles is, they talking today because at the time when I got tickets,
Yes, sir.
I my car. So.
Let me stop you. Can you turn off the video on your device? Because you're breaking up, and that may help the bandwidth.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's breaking up. If you can turn the video off, if you stop the video, it'll help it out.
I'm using let me turn this video off of me.
I still want, they still want to talk to me.
All right, I see you turn the video off now.
Okay.
Question for him, Mr. Baughman.
Yeah, do you currently have a vehicle that's registered and insured?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Are you working with a cell phone or a video phone that you could actually take pictures of those documents and send them to the court's attention?
If I could turn the
What's all the noise in the background, sir?
Background. I just stepped outside for a back signal function.
You gotta turn the video off. Oh, I'm trying to do
this is gonna I'll be sure to cancel it. Wait.
I don't understand. Nothing that you're saying is coming through clear. Nothing at all.
Just say, watch out. I don't want to mute it. Can you hear him now, babe?
I can listen. What I'm gonna do is I'll put my email address in the chat.
Okay.
I want him to send me the copies of the current registration and insurance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass this matter until tomorrow morning. And that way you can get video together and you can have those documents here. And we call at 8:30 in the morning, you can call in and we can take care of the matter on that on tomorrow morning. I'm still not getting anything, nothing that you are saying is coming through clear.
I believe she said thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Can you hear me now?
I can hear very, very little bit. I heard that you understood what I said about tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you get my email address in the chat down there?
I don't see it.
Hit that chat button down there. You should see my email address in there. We're gonna pass this matter till tomorrow morning.
Okay, I think I do that. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Sean Perkins at 36districtcourt.org. Yes, sir.
But you got to put that period in between Sean and Perkins. Sean period Perkins at 36districtcourt.org.
Yes, sir. So you want him to send those the copies of the papers to this email?
Yeah, current registration and insurance. And we'll put this back
you in the morning at 8:30.
At 8:30. Hopefully you guys got a better connection tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm gonna work on it. I never did it before, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get into that.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, I'll see you in the morning, Mr. Golson.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. and make sure that gets put on the tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't generate any defaults. That finally does it.
Wow, Your Honor, thanks for being so patient.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
I think it's just.
Technical, they're back again.